Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. We get a throw in. Look at the... Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Vitz. So it is still 0-0. That has not gone well. Probing pass. Chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the...
And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Henriks. Searching pass he's played there. It's a pretty loose pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tar is there, and he can get that clear. He's gone for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Vitz, and it's Stiller.
Such good technique.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tar. Musiala. And it's Stiller. Vitz. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Northern Ireland have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going.
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Germany have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He's going for goal! That comes as a mighty relief. Kimmich. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Sané, and he's managed to get free. that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Henriks got a long way forward to join the attack. Chance, surely! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Mittelstadt. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Goes for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Stiller looking to add to his goal. Musiala. It's Kimmich. Now, can they get him away? Sane receives it in a wide position.
Germany surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Northern Ireland are level. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Northern Ireland grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the ball is out of play.
Substitution.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. The hostilities have already resumed. Northern Ireland displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. That's an imaginative pass. Well, it did. Extra time reaches half-time.
And a quick reminder today.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Oh, that was vital. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Wits! Germany are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Always onto this. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Gnabry. The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry and then kicks from the spot. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Oh, he's hit the upright!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Gnabry is the next man in the spotlight. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So, the second man in line. Denied by the crossbar.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Havertz is second man up. That's a good penalty.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Northern Ireland looking to draw level. Big character, big moment, big save. This to double their advantage. And he's put them two in front. He must, but can he? Oh no! And that is just about that. Northern Ireland fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours.